Welcome to Friday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon, presented by Pacific Office Automation.
But we are fully into that league schedule and fully, of course, outside of summer, but you wouldn't know it unless you step outside and taste it and feel it. Light puffy jackets, probably not even what you need, but the shorts are still on here. We're outside live from KPTV in Beaverton. We had fun last night on Thursday Night Lights doing so. He said, hey, great outdoors. How much longer can we do this here in week 6? Before we go to the highlights, we got to wake up real early to catch up with On the Go with Iowa Elise from Tualatin.
That's right, we are here at Tualatin High School getting ready for their home game against the West Linn Lions. They're going into this game with a 5-game winning streak, so I know they're going to crush it when they're on the field today. Let's hear it! Go Timberwolves!
Well, morning, noon, and night, this was one of those games circled in so many calendars. Number 2 West Linn, number 3 Tualatin for Three Rivers League supremacy to this point. Tualatin defeated West twice last year, including the semifinals. But the Lions did not have Sam Levitt last fall. The Wazoo commit is so legit. So too is Gus Donnerberg, the tight end touchdown, 25 yards, 7-0 West. T-Wolves, though, knocking on the door. Luke Ash, smoldering in for 6. It's tied at 7. John Eagles boys, though, love to let it fly, just like Chris Miller's boys did, too. Sam I Am to Willie Donnerberg, 53 yards. Senior to junior, 14-7 for the Linn. Second quarter now. Tualatin, of course, plays that big play game with the Ricky Bobby offense. Jack Wagner, Jaden Fortier, the fortunate son. 39 yards to lock it back up at 14, 21-17 West at half. Third quarter, how about the first snap of the third quarter? Kufi Kawami never takes a break. KK can relay that message. 52-yard track score. 11-yard lead for the visitors, 28-17. Then after Ash erupted for 62 on a rush. The senior, a 6-yard score, is second of the night. 28-23, just under 10 minutes left in that third quarter. But it's no West Linn highlight reel without a Mark Hamper dishing to a little bit of dirt. His second of the night from Levitt. 28-23, Hamper in. Levitt knows it. 18 yards, the other Lion touchdown. T-Wolves, though, back on the threshold. Wagner's got the key, walks on in from the 2. How about this game? 35-30. And in Gus they trust. Donnerberg, right in Wagner's grill. Gonna bat it down, pop it up, and come down with it. The incredible tipped INT by himself. West Linn ball in that fourth, and then Levitt with his 4th touchdown pass. They'll love all that and more in Pullman. Wiley Donnerberg, 42-30. West Linn hands their rivals a first defeat and nabs first place in the process. West now gets home with Tigard. Tualatin goes to LO. We may see these two again sometime around Thanksgiving. We saw what Tualatin and West Linn was doing, but you know who's right there? Tigard and Lake Ridge. Our Paulina Aguilar live from homecoming in the Tigers' den. Paulina?
Yeah, the Tigers were chasing the Pacers by 1 point for the first 3 quarters of this game, but the Tigers prevailed and shut them out the entire second half, and now they continue their win streak by 6 games. It was a quick start for the Pacers. Ryan Oliver going long, lands in the hands of Joey Olsa, making it look easy. He puts up the first touchdown of the night, 7-0. Tigers come back. Brady Jordan, the handoff to Connor Grant, puts them on the board, but they missed the extra point. Pacers lead 7-6. Second quarter, straight shots of Mr. Baylor Corbin, and the Pacers are up by a touchdown. And with less than a minute left in that first half, Ethan Kate on that right side, 14-13 Pacers lead. To the fourth, Pacers still up 14-13. Tigard with the flea flicker. Then the throw to Nate Duenas. And Tigard takes the lead for the first time tonight, 21-14. But Duenas says, hey, why not make it 2? 28-14 is your final.
I don't know what to say. It's just me and my team. As Brady Jordan, as all of us put in our hard work, we got that. I say we proved everyone wrong. We came together and we showed them what we're about.
Well, you heard him. Don't underestimate the Tigers. They will head to West Linn as they try to earn win number 7. Reporting from Tigard, Pauline Aguilar, Friday Night Lights.
Well, Friday nights were electric in Southeast. They shaved ice, always in season. Unbeaten Franklin, the Lightning, and 3-win Grant, the Generals, tied for first place in the PIL. Miscues often make the difference, right? The snap goes awry. That's some slippery leather, eventually recovered by Grant's Jalen Hill. That set up this from the 40. Kellen Siegel, Marshawn Waters. Nothing wet about that. In for the score. Drips to the first points of the night. Marshawn's a talent. Skills in the return. Waters picks up the punt at midfield and is going to get all the way down in his blue pants and blue lid and white shirt to the 15-yard line. From there, Siegel, the senior, lets fly, hitting Dakota Hoffart. Grant, a 2-score lead, 9 minutes left in the half. Now, Alex Melton's kids hadn't allowed a touchdown the previous 2 games. Same stands here because kids like Waters making plays like that. The INT, and look at the flow go of Waters, just short of pay dirt. Soon, though, the cash and the carry. Siegel, the whole flock of blockers, too. Buzzer beater before the break. 35-0 the final for Grant. The Lightning, who haven't won an outright league title in 25 years, now go to Jefferson Thursday. Grant's got senior night already Thursday with Cleveland at Marshall. Also, how about this one tonight? Roosevelt at home over Lincoln and Triple OT. Homecoming in St. John's. Fox 12 in the Metro League. The Sunset Apollos on the road down Shoals Ferry against unbeaten Mountainside, looking to extend its best start in its 5-year history. Homecoming for the Mavericks. John Mannion's boys looking for a happy homecoming indeed. Alex Ingalls, Kellen Hicks moved the sticks inside the teens, but a field goal try would later doink off the uprights on that drive. Sunset up and coming. They are young and hungry under coach Damian Merrick. Drew Knees there. Griffin Jevning doing his thing. First and goal to end the first quarter. Start of the second quarter. First points. 3rd and goal from the 6. Knees, little cool night breeze. Blake Hurley coming right at you. Time to Toga in the end zone, 6-0 Sunset. Later second, the ground punishment. Get to mass hysteria. Cole Masser, a senior's been there, done that. Sunset up 13-6 at half, but in the end, another nail-biter, and Mountainside wins again, 6-0, 21-20. The Mavs next head to Beaverton, while Sunset will host Jesuit. Fox 12 in the capital city, 4-1 South Salem, hosting winless McNary. The Saxons always led by Dashel Smith, always calm, always cool, with guys like Parker Williams in front of him. Same combo, this time unlocks for a touchdown. Smith to Williams, 7 yards, 7 points. It's 48-13 for South. That meant time for the future Saxons. That's a sophomore then. Ben Heenan, the brain. Jackson Watson, the catch. And then X marks the spot. Jackson from Ben. Mercy, mercy, you can drive 55. 55-19 the final. The Seas now go to West Salem. Saxons make that long trek south to Roseburg. Orange, you glad it's October. Home of the Olies. Sprague High hosting West Salem, who had yet to find a win. That's Ethan Palmatier here for the first down for Sprague. Whoop, he's all right. Same drive, Barrack Hill. Downhill runner. Speed bump, though, gets him down at the 1. So Paul Meter then just takes the payment on a Friday. Cash the check, right? 1-yard score. Sprague can do most things well. Block the punt would be one of those. The Olympians do and take over again. This time it's a CNC touchdown factory. Cason Collins, 14 yards, 14 zip. Final score a little closer, 28-21. West Salem now and McNary go for their first wins next Friday. Sprague draws North Salem on Thursday. Fox 12's Craig Burnback live in Vancouver, rolling on the river with the Rapids. New turf up there for Columbia River and Hawkinson. Always fun in the 2A Greater St. Helens League. Craig, how was the night?
Nick, you know we're living large here in Clark County as we had some picture-perfect weather. And you know what? Columbia River, they had a picture-perfect night as they enjoyed playing on that brand-new field in their revamped stadium. And, oh yeah, they took down Hawkinson, a team they had lost to 6 straight times. Rapids fans thinking about more than just football with a pink out on Breast Cancer Awareness Night. The Rapids offense was flowing early. Look out! Adam Watts is coming right into your living room. He's going to get the 6 points and then give us a point. Then it's the Columbia River defense who's going to take control from here, as Satchel Basquette has got a great name and mad game. He's going to get the pick and then eventually the 6 to make it 17-0. Did I say 17-0? Well, Reese Mickle says 17-0. Not anymore. Are you kidding me? Another pick 6 for the Rapids, and they go into the half up 24-0. Hawkinson had a tough night, but John Charles was not going to let his team get shut out, as he would not be denied. He dodges and rips through these Rapids to end up in the end zone. But the home team was going to go home happy tonight, as Watts is going to light up the scoreboard again, as he's going to keep it and get gone. That's number 2 for Watts, and that's a 34-7 victory for Columbia River.
Like, our defense, they played so well tonight. I'm so proud of them. And I'm just proud of how we played as a team. Like, every guy I can count on tonight, those are my brothers.
Nick, the only problem tonight was that the scoreboard had some Bluetooth issues. But, you know, you didn't need to look at a scoreboard to realize that Columbia River High School played their most complete game of the season. Live from Columbia River High School, Craig Burnback, Friday Night Lights.
Well, they were all dolled up in Battleground for a battle of the 3A GSHL. Mountain View fell to the Plainsmen a week prior. Prairie dropped a tight one at Kelso. Opening score as we do. Colby Majewski, pure magic, man. 11 yards in for 6 for the Falcons. The Thunder always rolls with Mitch Johnson. Yet another MJ TD 34-yard QB keep. 7-7 halfway through that first quarter. In the second, Colby can do it again. Majewski with a touchdown brace. A 5-yard garden variety touchdown at 14-7 Prairie. Not to repeat myself, but Colby then topped by something Mitch did, finding Kyle Chen coming across your face. 43 yards to even it again. Late first half, Mitch put some air under this one. Jacob Martin gonna love playing flyers up at recess. Tag your it. 41 yards. Thunder 37-27 for Team 42. It'll now be a Thursday game at 4:30. With Kelso and MV, Prairie will be in Corvallis for a rare late season one on Friday. And Friday late afternoon daylight from Vancouver's McKenzie Stadium, Camas 5-0 Evergreen, the 4A, 3A GSHL. Tough to score early, but the Papermakers pushed on through. Reed Tennant from the 1 made it 7-0 for the Reds. Early second, more makers on the mark from the ground and the pound. Titan Brody, remember the name. 11-yard score. Then the Camas special teams being special. Zach Blair comes from a famous bloodline of the Blair family for the Papermakers. How about a 46-yard return on the punt? Sun in your eyes. Almost the prize. From there it was Taylor Yanni. Wake up. Trenton Swanson, he will. 11 yards right in front of my guy. Timberland. 42-14 Camas. Evergreen now plays another Thursday nighter next week with Heritage. Camas visits Skyview at Kiggins next Friday night. We will be there with Craig and Devin. Well, we tried this Great Outdoors experiment last night because we felt like we needed to. 6 weeks in, we're 3 weeks away from the end of the regular season. We'll soon all be stuck inside, so why not come outside and, hey, we got trucks. They're also props. Last night, Week 6 of Thursday Night Lights. In case you missed it, we can abbreviate it for you and catch you up on all things that you may not have caught. This is turning into a special season for Nelson. Just year 2 of the program, entering Barlow for homecoming. First play of the night, Avery Durdahl opens to Reed Gray, a little handoff, who then throws it to a wide open Max Kirsch. Max had room for 75 yards. Nelson does it again, a 37-34 win at the final horn on a field goal. A tight one in Clackamas. Cavs and Sandy last night. Fourth quarter, 17-14 Pioneers. You got to keep the chains moving. Billy Lucas, Lathan Thompson, the two-way star senior, does all that. Mom loves it. Then on 4th and 1 with 15 ticks to go, this is better than a victory formation, right? Garrett Willenberg willing and carrying the whole darn pile. Roll Pios. 24-14. Sandy, a third straight win, all in league. Two-time defending champs from Central Catholic got state champs, home in Hillsborough with Gresham. The Rams had won 99-0 the past 2 weeks. It plays like this one. Cade Gellin, the Portland Pilots baseball commit, twist, turns, burns it in. 49-0. CCHS now closes up with Barlow, Clackamas, and David Douglas before that postseason. Homecoming between the Hedges last night in Estacada. The state championship chasing Rangers and Tri-Valley Conference rival LaSalle Prep had their first win in 14 games a week prior. Andrew Rydell on a wild right off the start. Follow the pile until you don't need him anymore. 46 yards for the Ranger Jr. Corey James and added a pick six in that fast new turf and their flashing light show. 59-13 Estacada. They're at Gladstone now on Thursday. We will be there. And if you ever miss a show here or there, not a problem. The Fox 12 YouTube channel is here for you. Like, subscribe, share, and care. And don't forget, we'll count down the best of what our Fox 12 cameras captured from the past 2 nights during Sunday's 10 o'clock news with the 6 picks place of the week. Still to come, bump, set, spike, sputters. Our high school spotlight takes us from the ground to the air, the Ridgefield senior who will soon be on our air, plus more from our 2 live crews. Craig rolling at River, Paulina from Homecoming in Tigard. Week 6 of Fox 12 FNL. Live outside. Back after this.
You're watching Friday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon, presented by Pacific Office Automation.